Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to Faith Budgets. On this channel, I'll be posting videos about how we use a zero-based budget, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to pay off debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey to financial freedom. Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to do a little bit something a little bit different than my normal uploads. I just wanted to do an update on my binders and my budget categories, my sinking funds categories, as well as my variable spending and the cash wallets, the cash envelopes that I keep in my wallet. For my cash envelope system, I just wanted to do an update because I've done some changing since I have changed my budget planner over to the A5 from Missy Money. And I just wanted to change my categories up a little bit because my envelopes have changed, and it just helps me so I don't get confused and put things in the wrong envelope. And two, whenever I was looking to start cash budgeting and start expanding my categories, I was looking on YouTube and trying to find ideas and suggestions that other people use for their categories. You know, when you first start a budget, you don't realize some of the things that that may come up in your budget later in the year and things you need to plan for. So that really helped me whenever I was looking, when I was beginning my budgeting journey and going from using my debit card to using cash and trying to I just kind of went slowly into it and started out with just a couple sinking funds, and then I grew my categories, and I did that by watching YouTube videos and seeing what other people use for their categories and kind of how they put certain things into a category together, and then that kind of triggers you to think of other things. You know, everybody's budget is different. It's unique to your family and your bills and your variable spending, and you have kids, you don't have kids, the different activities that your kids do, the different activities that you and your spouse may do. So very unique to your own budget. So I just wanted to get on here, and maybe this will help somebody trigger some thoughts in their minds too. They, oh yeah, I need to save for that too. And even now, I budget for certain things and I save in my sinking funds, but then I realize I need to bump that up a little. I need to add a little more into that because I didn't think about this. Like, for example, with our car maintenance, when I originally started it, it was just for mainly oil changes and the small, simple repairs like wiper blades, just things that weren't super expensive. But then also, I realized that you have to account for those bigger items like the tires. And if you have older vehicles, you really need to bump the home maintenance up. I mean, not home maintenance. Yeah, that's another one too. But car maintenance, you got to bump it up too. So for the bigger items, like, maybe, you need new brakes, you need just different repairs on the vehicles that you're going to have to do if you keep an older one. My husband and I both have older vehicles, so we've really had to dip into the car maintenance, and trying to beef that up a little. We usually buy our tires with our tax return, but if I could save throughout the year to buy tires, then I can use the tax return for something else. So it all kind of goes together. But let's just get started. I'll go over my categories. Somebody had asked me in the comments if I would go over my categories, and I was waiting until I got all my envelopes, and because I knew I was going to be doing some changing, so I wanted to do that once I got everything situated. So here's my wallet from Missy Money. This is a A6 zippy wallet. She has the A6, and I think she still has maybe some A7s left too, the smaller ones. I absolutely love this wallet. It has the change thing here. Perfect for change there, and it has a big pocket here. You can put your phone in there. And then it has the larger envelopes. You can buy these separately. You can buy the whole set and get the different categories already on there, or you can buy the blank ones and do your own if you want to, if you're creative and want to do some of your own, or maybe put stickers on there or something. Very inexpensive. You can get the whole set, or you can do like buy them individually. If you see a category that you like and you just want to try it out and see if you like it, then try that. That's what I did, and I absolutely love them. They're perfect. So let's get started with the categories here in my wallet. These are the variable spending that I spend on and probably multiple times during the week. And we cash stuff weekly because we get paid bi-weekly, but we're on opposite payroll, so we end up getting paid weekly. So we'll get that money each week to put into our cash envelopes. And then the spending, the cash that we put into our sinking funds will just vary depending on our bills that are coming out during that paycheck time frame there, that week. So first we have groceries, and I'm doing this a little bit different because now I do the cash in my envelope, and then I purchase the Walmart pickup. I usually do that, and I do online, and I use my credit card. So then after I make my purchase weekly, I usually do it on Sundays after church. So Saturday evening, Saturday night, sometimes when I'm laying in the bed, half asleep, I do my Walmart order, get it ready and schedule it for pickup after church. And then that's on my credit card. So then on like Sunday night or sometimes Monday morning, I go in and I see exactly how much it was after substitutions and, out of stock items and all that. I wait till the final total's done, and I see how much I need to take out of my groceries category, and I will put that back here in my spent category. And I'll log it here in my little log so that I know that I put that money in there for that, and that credit card transaction will be paid for. I never use money on my credit card where it will draw interest. I pay it off before the due date. So I usually try to do mine twice a month. I pay it usually around the middle of the month and around the end of the month. That's how I do my credit card payments, just so that I know that I'll never go over the due date. I think some people can do it monthly, just pay your statement once a month. But right now I'm still kind of new with the credit card system and paying and doing the cash, payments on it. So I still do twice a month on that. So that's groceries, and groceries includes anything at Walmart. So that would be pretty much anything that your groceries that you buy for food to cook and things like that, or it can be for household items, cleaning, toilet bowl cleaner, could be for toothpaste, shampoo, anything like that, household or personal hygiene items, toiletries, cleaning products, anything like that. That's all goes into the grocery budget. And then here is gas. And this is specifically just for gas only. And I did it that way because I want to keep it separate from any other transactions that we might have that are car related or transportation related. So we just did it different like that. That way I can see exactly how much we're spending on gas, because I over budget for it right now, and I want to see if we can use that extra money towards savings challenges or things like that, and then maybe bring the budget down a little bit on it. And hopefully when I get a newer vehicle, the gas bill should go down. So that's just specifically for gas, and I do use a credit card for this because we get cash back for the gas purchases, and I put that on a credit card, and then I put the cash back here in the spent envelope just the same. And my husband uses our same credit card. We have a joint credit card together. He gets gas with that credit card, and we do the same thing. We put the gas money back here for his transactions. And then my stepdaughter also. So this is eating out. This is different than groceries. I separated it from groceries so that we know how much money we need for eating out. If we're dining at a restaurant, or if we're just doing fast food, anything like that will come out of the eating out envelope. And then donations is anything like charity, fundraisers, my Bible study that I go to twice a month, and the church donations. So all the donations go in this envelope. And then here is shopping. This is my spending category. This would be just for me to buy things that I want. Definitely not a need situation here. So if we got on rough times, or if we needed to cut back on anything, this envelope would definitely just come out probably. So this is definitely just a want, not a need for sure. So this is just my spending on personal things that I want, and just hobbies and things that I like to buy, usually Amazon and Missy Money's website. So just things that I like to buy, budgeting stuff, or Amazon or TJ Maxx. Sometimes I'll get, go in there and buy some clothes for me. I don't have a clothing envelope. I use that for clothing. And same for the kids too. I have a kids envelope, and our kids are older and they work, and you can't buy anything that they like anyway. So I usually don't try to buy them clothes right now. They're like 21 and 18 and 18. So we usually just do that for like holidays, birthdays, and Christmas. That's when I'll get them some clothes or things like that. Or maybe some things that I can pick out a little bit better than throughout the year. But that's for the shopping envelope. And here we have health and medical. This is for prescriptions, my prescriptions that I have to get monthly, and then over-the-counter meds. And I may end up changing this and put it on the card because there is a 3% cash back for drugstore purchases. I need to check and see if it includes prescriptions, and I may end up changing that over. And then I would just leave a little cash. I may just put the cash that we would need for over-the-counter meds in my grocery envelope. I may do that, maybe bump that up just a little, because we don't buy over-the-counter meds a whole lot, but I do like to keep a little extra in here if we do need to get anything over-the-counter. And then we have miscellaneous. This is just a buffer for anything that we might need extra money, another category that might need extra money, or maybe an unplanned expense that pops up. So I do like to keep a little bit in there, and if we don't use it, then I can use it for savings challenges. It's always better to have a little bit extra. And then we have kids' activities. This is for anything with school, which they are. We just have one senior left, senior in high school, and the other, my oldest son is in college, and he lives a couple hours away, so he pays for all his stuff. And then my son that graduated high school last year, he's starting a vocational school in September, so I'll help him out with some of his school supplies, school activity things that he needs to get for school. And then my stepdaughter plays sports, so we'll have to, contribute to sporting activities. And then when we start going to ball games, that's where I'll put this money to get into ball games. And then I'll use our eating out when we go eat out before the ball game. So we'll use those two envelopes on those occasions. And then here again is the spent envelope. This is where I put money that I spend out of these categories, or even out of my sinking funds categories, one of the two. Put that back here in the back, and I'll have my husband deposit that into the bank. I had him deposit some the other day, and then he'd withdraw some, and then it was just a couple days apart. He said, they're going to think we're dealing drugs or something. So much money going back and forth, cash. And a lot of times I'll have him deposit a lot of the ones because I'll condense from my savings challenge envelopes, and whenever I give him the money to go back to the bank. So he has a stack, and it's usually just ones, but it just looks odd. So okay, and here's the vacation envelope. I have this in here. I removed it from my binders here because I'm leaving for vacation. So whenever this video will post, probably I'll be gone. So I don't know which day I'll have this come up, but yes, I'll already be gone. We're heading to Orange Beach, Alabama. My sisters and I are taking the kids. The hubbies are not going. So it's just the sisters and the kiddos. So, and my boys are going. And then, of course, my oldest one's 21. And my youngest sister, she's married, but they don't have any kids. So her husband is coming. So we will have some guys with us, so we don't feel so like, be scared of things. So, but we can do it. So that's the vacation envelope. I have that in there so that I can have my cash if I want to do cash for some things, or I will use my credit card and I will take that cash and just move it to the spent envelope. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. All right, let's move on to the green binder. This is a sinking funds, savings. Okay, we have emergency fund. I have two emergency funds, one at our local bank that is connected directly to my checking account. It's easy access. I can transfer it immediately. I could even go get it the same day if I need to. So I have a little over $500 in there, and then I have almost $700 in the Ally emergency fund. I have an Ally savings, high yield savings account that has multiple buckets in it. And so in my emergency bucket inside the Ally account, I have $660 in there. And it just takes a little longer to transfer that, but I did want to leave some in there to, help draw interest on that. We like to keep the personal savings account up at 1,000 is what we've been trying to keep it at. So we're trying to build that back up too. But I've just been putting it in here, and then I'll try to move it over probably to the account. So that's emergency. And then here we have insurance premiums. This is for our auto insurance that we are changing over to. We've changed from State Farm to, I believe it is going to be Progressive. That should take effect in August. We're getting the final, I think I'm supposed to talk to her tomorrow, get all that worked out for the payment and everything. But we're going to try to save up enough to pay it annually so we can get that discount. It should be about $595 to save additional savings if we pay it annually versus monthly. So it might take us a little bit because it's quite a big chunk for all our vehicles, but that's the plan. You know, maybe by next year we could have almost all of it saved up to pay it annually. That's the plan, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So that's insurance. And then we have pet care. This is for the dogs. My husband has beagle hounds. He hunts them. They hunt rabbit hunting dogs. They have a kennel out here. They're not pet. I mean, I guess they are our pets, but they're hunting dogs. They stay in their kennels, and he takes them hunting. And sometimes he'll just take them out and let them run. You know, he'll take his gun, but he's not really, you know, hunting to kill the rabbits or whatever. He's just letting them kind of run and get on a rabbit, because he had bought two new pups, and the older dog was training them. So letting them get out there and run. I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm sorry, I'm having a drink. So that's pet care. That covers all their supplies and dog food and treats. And then we have a Jack Russell that stays around here. He's in the underground. He has an underground electric fence. He stays on the property. We have like a little over 3 acres that he's on. So we have that for him, and we do treats, and we can get dog food supplies, and then any kind of vet visits that we might have. And then here's self-care. This is mainly for me, I guess. I give my husband his money weekly in cash, and then mine is kind of spread out throughout the envelopes, but most of mine will go here, this one, and then my shopping envelope in my wallet. But this is for my hair, cut and color, skincare products, which includes my sunscreen and anti-aging remedies that I use, and the special shampoo and conditioner that you can't buy at Walmart. So I do get my shampoo and conditioner usually on Amazon. And then any other like vitamins, supplements, that I have a couple subscriptions for those, and I'm changing that over and putting it in here instead of in my bills section of my budget. And then I'll just pay it out of here. I'll contribute to it weekly, and then when that monthly payment's due, I'll pay that. That's for supplements and subscriptions, like for vitamins, protein, collagen, all the things. And that's for vitamins for the whole family too. So not necessarily just me for that part. Then we have memberships. This is for Sam's. My husband's hunting license, we put that in this category because it's a once a year purchase. And pest control that comes to the house to spray for termites and other pests, that's once a year. Sorry, I guess I had a coughing fit. So pest control. Then I have Royal Change. I'm a member of the Sydney squad. Sydney Cummings Howdy Shell. She is a YouTube fitness instructor. She has a YouTube channel and a fitness group on Facebook. And if you're a member, you get the monthly calendars each month, where she has the monthly calendar of workouts, and she usually posts like 5 workouts a week, and also includes a stretch video with that, additional videos, and gives the links and everything for that. And also she has dietary education as well. She'll have that on her that's included in her membership. She does some private videos just for the Sydney squad. Love her. So go check out her videos on YouTube. It's Sydney Cummings Howdy Shell. Royal Change is the name of her and her husband. They built this company. They are from South Carolina, North Carolina. One of the Carolinas. I can never remember. I always get them mixed up. Okay, that's membership. Oh, and Amazon Prime goes in here too. So I just calculated all of those memberships, you know, divided by 12 or divided by 52 weeks, and see how much I need to put in here weekly or monthly. And that way I always have the money for memberships in there. And I usually round up just a little bit so that I know I have enough and I won't be shorted. And then here we have transportation. This is going to be for the tags, car tags, and that's pretty much all that goes in there, but it's all of our car tags. Same deal there. Take the total of each car tag, add them up, divide by 12 or 52, and see how much I need to contribute to this envelope, just to make sure that we have money in there to get our car tags each year. And this one is rent. It's not like rent for a house or an apartment. This is kind of just how this category had to fall in here, because it's an odd one. This is for lease land. My husband and his dad leased some land for hunting, and they had to pay it once a year, so we save monthly for that. And this one is events. This is the fun one. This is entertainment, fun, events, travel, ball games, hobbies, date nights, any fun events, fun things that we have going on. Is that right? Yes, that is correct. Or is that UT? Oh no, this is different. See, I was afraid I was going to mess this up. This one, oh, I'm looking at the wrong one, no wonder. Events, okay. I have a list over here, and I see my list in my book here, and I have them color-coded and categorized, but I was mixing up entertainment and events. They're both in the fun category, but events is just for the UT tickets, because it's one purchase that we make once a year for both our tickets, for season tickets, to attend the University of Tennessee college football game. So we buy that. I think it's usually in January. I didn't write when it was due. I think we usually buy them in January, end of January probably. And so I just put that in there so we know we have enough money to get that each year. So that's a pretty big item. So we wanted to keep that separate and not put it in like our fun envelope or entertainment, because, you know, I want to make sure that we have enough for that. And then here's property taxes. This is for the land tax, that we have some land that we own. We have 10 acres that we own that's not included with our home. So it's already paid in full, but so we have to pay the taxes ourselves. It's not like in an escrow, in a mortgage loan. Okay, that's all in the green binder. Now in the white binder, we have other, and this will be Sam's and bulk shopping. So this will be just for our bigger purchases that we need to buy for, and it may not necessarily be at Sam's, but that's where the majority of our bulk shopping is. We may go to like a Save-A-Lot or one of the local grocery stores or something when they're having a meat sale, and we usually do buy, like just the other day I think we did get some ribeye, and had the butcher slice it up for us, and then we use the food saver bags. I'll find the word in a minute. The food saver bags. We have the food saver machine, and we, you know, vacuum seal those and put those in the freezer. So we have steaks, and we use. My husband's a hunter, so we do eat Venice deer meat. My husband kills the deer and cleans it, all that, and we process it, and we do the same thing with the vacuum sealing, and we shred, you know, like ground that up into, not hamburger meat, but it's shredded meat. Hang on. Okay, sorry guys, that was an interruption. My husband called. He was at the grocery store asking me if he was getting the right thing. So other is our bulk spending for meat processing, and we do that in the wintertime usually, and then we put that in the freezer, so we have that during the during the year, and we use that for hamburger meat. It's a whole lot leaner as well. We do put a little bit of pork meat in it whenever we process it, just to give it a little bit of fat. But usually it cooks right out. I mean, it don't even have grease in it, really. Not bad at all. We're used to it now. Okay, and here is gifts. This is for birthdays, weddings, baby showers, and even maybe gifts like at the funeral home when someone passes and you want to give a gift, or maybe buy some food to take to the funeral home or anything like that. I take that out of this gifts envelope. Car maintenance, that's the one I was talking about earlier that we need to buff up. This is for oil changes, tires, parts, car washes, any kind of repairs, wiper blades, tire plug kits, anything like that for the car maintenance. And home maintenance is air filters, water filters for the refrigerator, anything landscaping, anything around the house. And also in this category will be our lawnmower parts and repairs. And we will eventually need to purchase a new lawnmower, so I really need to buff this one up as well, to buy a new, because we've had to mow both sides, and we've done it for, I guess probably 6 years now. We've mowed, it's not a complete 10 acres that we mow across the road, and it's not a complete 5 over here, so probably 3, I'd say maybe total together probably like 8 or 9 acres that we mow all year, for the summer months. And it's really rough over there because they had took a lot of, it was logged and there was some tree stumps taken out, and it's pretty rough over there, and it's got, where the tree stumps were taken out or uprooted and things, but I mean, the grass is over it now, but it's still bumpy. And our lawnmower has really taken a beating over the last 6 years, and my husband's been repairing it, and a couple of things have broke on it, and then that causes the belts to slip and tear and come off, and so we're trying to repair it another year to make it last, and hopefully next year before mowing season we can buy another one. Maybe. And then here's college. This is for the kids, any kind of college. Luckily, my son got a scholarship to University of Tennessee. He had a full ride there. He graduated magna cum laude with a bachelor's degree this past May. So we were fortunate on that part. And then my youngest son, here in Tennessee, we have a thing called Tennessee Promise and Tennessee Hope, where all kids can go to a 2-year program free of charge. So my youngest son will be attending a vocational school, and he will get to use the Tennessee Promise and Tennessee Hope scholarships that are available for the Tennessee students. You just have to fill out the paperwork, fill out the FAFSA form, and make sure you have all your T's crossed and your I's dotted and everything's filled out like it needs to be. It's sometimes it's a little bit of a headache, but it's worth it. So he will get that education, paid for. And so really, I guess this envelope is mainly for graduation parties and their money that we give them at the end of the year, like a graduation gift. I try to be pretty generous on that. If I can, I gave my oldest son $1,000, and then I gave my youngest $500 when he graduated high school. And then we'll have my stepdaughter, we'll be giving her $500 when she graduates high school. Try to do the same, we'll do the same for each one. And then my oldest son's girlfriend, she'll be graduating nursing school, and she's soon to be his fiance. So I want to give her some money. So I do need to be saving for this. I'll just wait until after vacation, get that over with, and then I'll start on this one to save, before May, to get that saved up next May. So that's colleges. And then wedding is the same thing. My oldest son is about to, be engaged, hopefully pretty soon. I want to save up, to help for the wedding cost of the wedding. I know her parents will be paying for a lot of it, but I know that the groom's parents need to pay for some too. So the rehearsal dinner and I don't know, whatever I need to help pay for. I just want to get a head start on that and pay for what I can with that. Okay, here's cell phones, and could be for not necessarily just cell phones, but electronics is what I really want this one to be. So that's what I put as my category here, would be any new cell phones that we need, or earbuds, or iPad parts, accessories, or maybe even TVs I think we're good on TVs right now, but I do want to eventually contribute to this to be able to pay for our cell phones straight out instead of having to put that on that monthly payment through our Verizon bill. Furniture and decor. See, these are, kind of low priority, so I don't have anything in these right now, but they are, one of my goals that I would like to accomplish. So I did want to put these in here so that they're on my mind, in my radar. So furniture and decor is just anything at the house that I want to buy, as far as curtains, blankets, pillows, bedspreads, anything like that. Okay, sorry, another interruption. Okay, furniture and decor, any kind of things that I want to buy for the house, to decorate, or looking for a little bench now to go at the foot of our bed, because we got a new mattress and it sits up a whole lot higher. So I want, it's hard to kind of just sit on the side of the bed and put your socks on because it sits up so high. So I want one of those benches that sit at the foot of the bed. We have room, so I think that would be cute. And we can sit there and put our socks and shoes on or whatever. So that's it for that binder. Now the blue binder we have. Now these binders, I do have all these in the description below. These are just from Amazon. These are the small, the A6 binders, but I do have some from Missy Money that I plan to transition over to once I save up some more money. But that's my plan, to get those. They're just a little bit bigger. I'll show you this one. It's just a tad bit bigger. And it holds a lot more. So, yeah, that's my plan. But these are perfectly fine too. And they're inexpensive. They're not too bad. I mean, like under $10. So they've worked pretty good for a couple years. Okay, so this one is entertainment. This is the one I got mixed up with events, and that's why I wanted to separate and do this video and make this list for myself so that I'll stay on track. This one is for travel, anything fun, little weekend getaways, ball games, like the UT games when we go up there, because the other UT category envelope was just for the tickets. So this would be, for the other things that we might do while we're there for the weekend. Any hobbies or crafts, fun things that we might do. And then this is not just during the weekends there, just anytime, here throughout the year. And then date nights also will be in this category. Next up, the vacations goes here. That was the one I moved it to my wallet to take with us on vacation. So I moved that there. That's why it's not in here. Then we have new car. I'm saving for a down payment for a newer SUV. So I have this in here, and I plan to keep this in here, even after I purchase another SUV. I want to still contribute for the next one that I will have, because I don't want to be in the situation where I have to borrow as much money. So hopefully I'll be able to keep this envelope going to save for a down payment. And then we have Christmas. This is a holiday that I keep a separate envelope for, just for Christmas shopping. I love giving gifts to the kids and all my family members. I enjoy being the gift giver. I like to see them open up the gifts, and but I tend to overspend, so I want to try to do a little bit better. I think I start early, and then I get a lot of gifts, and I think, oh, I'm doing so good, and then I see other things along the way. I'm shopping for other people, and I see something for somebody else, but I've already finished shopping for them, but I end up getting it anyway. It's just, it's been too much. But that's Christmas, and then here's holidays. I don't have anything in this. This is for all other holidays other than Christmas. I keep that separate. So we don't have anything in there right now. I do need to put some in there for the fall, like for Thanksgiving and Halloween. We do each year, my sisters and the kids come here to my house, and we do chili and potato soup, or maybe some kind of tortilla soup, and macaroni and tomato juice. Our kids love macaroni and tomato. We do that and decorate pumpkins. We just kind of make an evening of it, like a Saturday afternoon. decorate pumpkins, carve pumpkins, and paint them. We do some painting, some carving, and then we do eat chili and eat soups and play games. It's just, I love it. I love that time of year. So I do need to put some money in there. I have all the arts and the crafts and the tools and things for the carving and also the paint. I keep it every year, so I don't have to buy any of that. But as far as like the food, you know, I guess I could take that out of the food category. But I just want to have a little extra in there, and I'll need some for Thanksgiving because I do cook for my bunch here. So just a little bit of extra to have, you know, to contribute during that October, November time frame when you buy a little extra to have get-togethers. And special occasion, this will be for my husband and I's anniversary. It's in March, but I don't know what we're doing this year. So after vacation, this is another thing I'll focus back on and see what we're doing. We may do like just an overnight stay somewhere or something. And this one is medical debt. We don't have any medical debt, but I do want to save here for any out-of-pocket expenses that we do have to pay from our insurance. And maybe we need to buy an extra box of contacts sometimes, or if we do have to have any kind of procedure that requires us to pay a percentage. My husband has excellent insurance on us all, and we don't usually have to pay a lot. And we do have he has a preventative plan with his secondary insurance, and we do get paid. They pay us for yearly exams. I think we're allowed 2 yearly exams per person, as far as like a cancer screening, and then also 2 wellness exams. That's the word, wellness screening exams. So that could be a dental or a vision screening, or like maybe I go for a pap smear or something like that. So all that, I do get to count 2 of those visits a year, and then also 1 cancer screening. So 3 visits we each get per person per year that we get $100 for. So, but we've cleaned that out to use for some other things. So I want to build that back up whenever we do get those benefits paid to us. So I'll put that money in there is what I'll do. And then personal, this one is just for my husband's personal savings. Sometimes he'll want me to put money in here if he's saving up for something, a bigger purchase. You know, his spending money and he wants to put it back so he don't spend it. Then I'll put his money in here for him. Okay, so that is all in the blue binder. And then here's the gray binder. This is the 1 month ahead savings challenge. This is from Missy Money. And the concept here is to save a month ahead on all your bills. That way everything that's in your checking account will be a month ahead. And so you just break it down into categories here. We have mortgage. So save up for your mortgage. And I just started this last week, I think. So it'll take a little while to get all this saved up, but I do want to try to complete this. Mortgage, we have debt, and hopefully that will go down too. We have utilities, insurance. This will be the auto insurance because homeowners is included in our mortgage. So this would just be for the auto and life insurance. I do have a little life insurance policy that's taken out on my debit card, on my checking account. This will be cell phone and monthly subscriptions. And health and medical, this will be mainly for my medications because that's something that I do have to have monthly. It's a must-have. And then transportation, this will be for gas. And then, yeah, I think I lowered it just a little because we shouldn't have to have that much. I think it's normally $800 is what's in my monthly budget, but I put $500 here. I'm hoping that it'll go down. Okay, so that's the savings challenge for the month ahead from Missy Money. And then here, this is from Missy Money as well. This is her binder. You can see the Missy Money logo there. This is the A6 binder that has the snap closure. This is the 12-month savings challenge set. Each month you can save money. You can set your goal, what you want to set it to. 12-month savings challenge. At the start of each month, set a goal for how much you want to save. Divide that number by 50. Determine the value of each symbol on your tracker. Example, for $250, divided by 50 equals $5 per symbol. So you could save $5 and save $250 per month. But right now, what I'm doing is just $1 per symbol, because I'm just getting started, and I don't want to overdo it because I do want to try to get my month ahead. And what I may do after I get finished with this is put it on month ahead. I'm not sure, but I wanted to get my, you know, train my mind and my process to save money, to, you know, exercise that routine of saving, even if it's just $1. So each month I'll be saving $50. So I completed the July challenge. Let me just show you all the different ones. January with the little boggins. February, the little hearts. March, the little clovers. April, the little umbrellas. May, flowers. June, some flip-flops. So cute. And then there's July with the stars. And then August, the suns. There, yellow suns. And then we have September with some leaves. October with the pumpkins. November with some acorns. And then December with the packages, presents. So that's a neat little challenge to try to get me to save a little extra. So that's in that binder. And then in the big binder, this is an A5 size binder. She has these in black and white. And this is for the 52-week savings challenge. This one is super easy. I recommend this one, you know, if you're just starting out with savings challenges. This one is super, super easy. You just get this little tracker here, and each week you put in that amount of money. And I've completed it for 2 weeks, so. And she has these little envelopes here with the numbers on them. So I've done 1 week. I've done week 1 and week 2 there. And see, it goes all the way to 52. So the most you will contribute would be $52. That's the maximum that you would contribute each week. So, and then when you complete it, I think it does save like $1,300. So by the end of this, you have $1,300 in there. So there's that one. Super nice binder. Can't wait to get that filled up. Okay, guys, so that was it. That is all my binders. I feel like I've talked and talked and talked. That is all of them that are in the binders, my categories. I do have a couple categories that would be in my savings, in my checking account. So as far as like bills, it would be the categories for a monthly, not here, this is, oh, it'll be here for the bills. So the ones that I have that are over here, it would be debt, utilities, and subscriptions. That's the main categories that are in the bills. So the debt would stay in my checking account, and monthly subscriptions, some of them will stay in here. And then utilities, I pay them with my credit card, and then I just transfer the money over. That's some that I just leave in there instead of taking out in cash. I mean, I guess I could take out in cash, and some people do. They have a utilities binder, and they take out each month the cash, and then they put it back in there. But just to save a little bit of going back and forth, I just leave that in there. So that's a couple of categories that I leave in my checking account. So this is the little planner from Missy Money. Go check out my video. I do a flip through of the planner. This is an A5 size to get a zero-based budget. I will be finishing up, getting ready for week 2 of August. I want to try to get that completed before I leave for vacation and try to get that knocked out. And I don't know if I'll have a video up for that or not, but I did want to get this video out. I've been wanting to get all this organized and get everything set. I'll feel better. My mind is at ease when I go on vacation, when I know all the bills are paid, my budget's, up to date. I'm ready to go. I don't have to worry about anything. And once you set your budget up, it's kind of on autopilot anyway. And I just wanted to make sure, since I changed over to this new budget planner, new binder, that I have everything complete, and I'm not, mistransferring anything, you know, as far as from my big binder. I was doing an 8.5 by 11 sheet, and so I didn't want to leave anything out and get mixed up, or, you know, just totally forget something. So anyway, I've rambled on and on. I just hope this maybe has helped somebody with maybe picking out your categories, or maybe helped you realize something that you need to add to one of your envelopes, or maybe bump it up a little and focus in on some more than others, or maybe some you don't need. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great week, and I will see you guys when I get back from Orange Beach, Alabama. I don't think I'll be back on here until then, so I will see you guys when I get back from Orange Beach, Alabama. Hopefully I'll be tan and relaxed and ready to just get ready for the new school year, the new fall, the winter months and ball activities and all that good stuff. So I hope everybody has the beginning of a great school year, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks.